we are on an adventure today. You know, out doing the tire cleanups and stuff like that, we just wind up in cool areas that there's just interesting spots to go adventure around in. So we didn't find any tires on this road, but we did find a lot of camps that were abandoned, burnt down. And as we've shown before, that's one of the ones that we're gonna clean up. But while up here, I just thought I would get the Goldbug 2 out and do a little metal detecting because there's a lot of gold mines in the area. What I'm standing on top of now is actually a bulldozer that got buried in the sand with all the floods. So normally I don't think we'd be able to climb up there as easily, but we're gonna go take that canal or the river or old wash and go see what we can find. And yeah, we're just gonna go for an adventure and just have a little fun. Because basically the trash cleanup that we're gonna do, I just needed to assess the situation first and see what kind of tools that we needed and how much trash that we could pull out. Today is a Sunday, so I can't really bring it to the dump anyways. So I'm gonna go and come back anyways in between that. Well, I guess this one tire makes up for all the other ones that we didn't find. This one is humongous. I don't even know how we would get this out of here or anything. This is gonna have to be for another stage of the game. Where did this tire come from? I mean, this is massive, you know? So we're gonna keep going up. I don't know what's going on. I haven't been detecting as much because there was a lot of lead and I just kept finding lead. And the spot is so beautiful that I actually just wanted to enjoy it and look at the wildlife. There's like tons of little lizards, little baby lizards running around, and the smell and the fragrance is just unbelievable. So I just want to do a little venture we're gonna take you with just to see what we find. If we're finding this stuff, then who knows what's up there. Let's go. Wow, that was beautiful. And a little out of breath, and the breeze feels great. It's like 100 and something degrees. You see those little holes? Dude, another tire. I'm gonna turn around for the sun. Another tire way out here. Wow, I mean, like, I have got to be hiking for at least an hour. I've already left most of the gold mining equipment way down there. The tripod for the camera, I mean, that's how far out we are. I'm still schlepping around this little belt thing with all this stuff on it. But I don't know how we would get this one out, but that's what we're doing. We're assessing the situation, we're seeing what's going on, and we're gonna figure it all out. But hopefully the camera catches how beautiful this is. This is just a amazing spot, and more birds chirping in the background just to liven the spirits. And oh, I did it almost on cue, you know. All right, this is awesome, you know. This is what we call a challenge, and if we didn't do this, nobody else for sure would. This thing's been here, but where did it come from? It's up there, so we're going, and it might be a great spot that's kind of hidden to do a little gold mine in that. Oh, another tire. I think you can make a didgeridoo out of these, Tyler. Is this what you make them out of? I think this is an old agave. We're about an hour and a half up this riverbed, and I don't know where we're going. We're just kind of following old tires. I don't know if that's a great idea, but that's our thing, you know, we recycle tires, so we're gonna do that. At some point I gotta head back because I gotta get water. It's gotta be 110 right now. And yeah, so we're gonna have to call it soon. But let's try another little bit. Right as I was about to give up, it's 2 hour mark or something, so I seen another, something else. I was gonna turn back, like I said. I couldn't tell if I was even going the wrong way. And another tire, what's up here? That would actually be cool if there was an easier way to come and get these tires. Like if there's a road right there, then I wouldn't have to hike them through all down that canal. I mean, there's a crazy canal I just climbed up. Yeah. So we're gonna keep going onward. So we are back to do the cleanup. I wasn't sure which one to do first, the tire cleanup or the burnt down structure, little cabin thing, whatever it is. And there's a spot up there by the truck. So I decided that I'm gonna start with this one first because we're just in the middle of really nowhere and it's nature. And now we've got all these nails that are just all over the place. I went and got a special tool so I can just pick them up. So, you know, even though it's a little bit later in the day, it's about 5 o'clock. What a great start to day one. We got rid of that whole fire pit sort of thing and all those nails. There was really a ton of nails in there. That's just right in this little area right here. It's hard to see. Sorry, it's hard to see right there, but there's, you know, 5 pounds of nails. And then shell casings and broken glass, and I was micro cleaning with the shovel, the rake, and the magnet catcher, the magnet thing. But I'm gonna get some food and just kind of nitpick at it. Okay, we are back for another day and we are starting this little burnt structure. We're gonna clean all that up and bring this spot back to nature. I got my gloves today and I got the little magnet puller again, and we're just gonna start a little bit at a time. I wanted to be out here before the sun really was up so that, you know, it didn't get too hot. But we're gonna take this, our little thingy, and we're gonna start just picking up start picking up the nails. So we got about, I'd say 40 pounds of nails, at least 30. So this is good that we did that. But that is a bunch of nails, you know, so even if this didn't happen, if there was a flash flood, this whole structure and all this stuff would have been washed down the road and been through nature and stuff like that, you know. So this is good that we're getting it out. I got a shovel with me now and the pick because I'm gonna pull out, there's some like boards and stuff like that were holding the frame together, I can see, and they got nails and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go through and pull all that stuff out real quick before it gets too hot, and we'll flash back. All right, so we're getting there a little bit at a time. I'm just taking the bucket and just scooping it up, and then picking through the other stuff that we don't want, or that's not really too natural. And then I'm just putting it in a pile and I'm burying it. So yeah, I can't believe we got this far already. Look at this, look at how much better it looks and how many nails that we pulled out of here. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is pretty heavy. This is a 2.5 gallon bucket, and seriously, that could be 50 pounds, I don't know. But I just wanted to show you where we're at progress-wise, and I gotta say thumbs up. Look at how beautiful this place is. We're in just a gorgeous part of the desert. And also, while I've been doing this, little lizards been coming up. I thought one was coming right now, and just kind of watching. And one was standing on the line where I had started covering it back over. And a hummingbird flew up to the little tree over here. So they see what's going on, and they're really happy. And that's really good. And they see it, you know. All right, this is where we are with the project so far, and I think we're making extremely good progress. Well, some of this stuff, it's going to be hard to figure out how to dump it correctly, so what I'm going to try to do is take it apart and bring it to the scrapyard. You're not going to make much, it's only 2 cents a pound, but at least we don't have to pay for it is the whole thing. And look at what we got, y'all. This is awesome. So I'm feeling really good about this. You know, when I first was looking at it, I was thinking, oh, where do we start? And the best part was just starting anywhere. Just start grabbing the nails. And one piece at a time, we got it done, you know? And look at this. I mean, there was a whole fire here that burnt down a thing with like so much trash. And all those chairs and tables, I pulled them apart and got them all sectioned up. I put everything by the truck just so I could load it up. But let's go grab these tires. That's one of the things that we really had come for, but we just had to do this first.